And action. Hey everyone, I'm going to do a video of my 52-inch Litex Oak Crest ceiling fan, manufactured February of 1987. I got this off Craigslist recently, and it's in decent shape. It's all there. And it came just as you see it. I do have another one that I got months ago at Goodwill that looks almost exactly like this, albeit with a down rod. I was debating about flush mounting it, hanging it here, but that one the plain side is showing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this is a childhood fan of mine, and I did have one of these prior to that I got from my church in the main office. I took one out because it was wobbling, and I replaced it with a new in the box craft-made CXL with a 56-inch diameter. Fits in really well, and needless to say, they love it. But that one I got from my church, I had to part out, and I saved the blades on it. And that one had a detachable switch housing, unlike this one has a standard switch housing that most air pools have. And let's have a close up of that base plate. I love that pattern, and I have its cousin, the Palm Air version, which is strictly a standard mount. And I know the wooden face plate, like right there, if you can see it. So you can kind of see it right there. Soft blade, okay. It has a little bit of a blemish there, but thankfully I have a spare wood face plate from the aforementioned fan that I parted out, which I will use on this one. I take it down. The tassel pull also came with it. And let's have a little bit of reverse switch. Filigree sideband. There's the canopy. And I think we can see I don't know how well you can see the tag on it, but it is by Aircool nonetheless. But notice that the motor doesn't have the vents on it. It has the same kind, the flat ventless internal motor, like most polymers manufactured by Aircool had. I guess this was like a transitional phase, and most polymers had the Casablanca type switch cap where the bottom cap would bolt in like right there instead of on the side like you see there. And let's have a look at the blades. See, they're caned. And another thing I will know about this fan, as I mentioned, it's a childhood fan. One of the Pizza Huts I frequented in my childhood had 4 of these, and I saw them go up. They replaced Ritz footprint vent fans that had Hunter original type canopies. I always had to see those go, but these ones were really good. I mean, that Pizza Hut recently closed, and I'm gonna try to get them. Hopefully, some are the detachable switch housing, because I did get one new in the box, but it doesn't rev up at all. I left it with another collector, so hopefully he can diagnose it, or he's still working on it. So maybe I could just take the motor off one of those antique brass ones and put it on this one, or the one that's needs fixed. That way I'll have a brand new fan out of it, because I do have a spare detachable switch housing, polished brass switch cap, that detachable like most Halsey fans have. But enough digressing. I'm going to rev it up, first on low. It is a little noisy, but one of the things I will need to do with it when I take it down to the shop is I'll replace the capacitor and the faceplate. So I got my work cut out for me. That was an air cool, and their capacitors are like really super easy to replace. And let's put it up medium. I'm feeling some wind on medium. It's flush mount. I'm already feeling some wind on it. The air cool huggers had very, very powerful motors, and this one had probably the more powerful motor, like those polymer flush mounts I had, those GE Vent ones, even the one that was a cousin to this. I mean, those ones really, they were the chunkier motors. I mean, those things really cranked out a lot of air, if you saw my other videos. This is like the high of most huggers today, if I did not establish that. But speaking of high, let's go there, shall we? Wow! Can you feel that breeze? Has a slight vibration, but it's and I think we're ready to power it down. I mean, it runs decent despite the capacitor and the cosmetic issue, but it's nothing I cannot fix, so. And I'll get its younger sister up, hopefully soon. But before I take this one down, I'm going to test the blades that came on the one from 1989. I got a Goodwill in December. It's got a long spin out time, means the bearings in it are in great shape. What can I say? I really like these wood fans. When I first got it, the reverse switch needed replaced, so that was one thing I already did to it because it wouldn't rotate in either direction. Okay, fan has come to a halt. And before I conclude, see that light blue lighted housing air cool hugger over there? It's the first only lighted housing hugger I have in my collection. And it came with a plain set of blades, but there's another one that had to be parted out because it was missing the glass shell on top. That was like a vital part of the fan. And it would look silly without it, so. I mean, this one did have a crack in it, but thankfully I was able to super glue it back because it was a clear cut. And it wasn't shattered all over the place, which I thank the Lord did not happen. Because that was part of the reason why I got that fan, so. That's when we see how it looked with the cane blades. That one was also from 1987. Solid stand balls, just like the wood fan I showed you earlier. There is the original. And only thing new on that is the pull chain. It's put precious moments on it. I thought they were cute. Blessings from above. This original is a blessing from above. There's the Delta 2. And now back to the wood fan. This concludes our broadcast day. Thank you for watching. More to come.